Hey, what's going on, guys? Chop here, and I'm gonna make a tutorial today on teach you how to make.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Chop here. Oh, actually, Big Chop, bitch.
Well, anyways, I'm making a tutorial on how you
Diabetes.
you stop. I'm trying to make a tutorial so I can know how to do it. So guys, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a team deathmatch. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go.
That's how you make a death.
So first, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the Rockstar Creator, and you're gonna go and you got the team deathmatch on top, races, captures, last team standing, and loaded creations. If you want team deathmatch is right here, and then it'll take you up in the air. So and you can move this camera around to where you want to put it. So first off, when you go and do a,
Diabetes better than your ugly.
so first off, you see on my screen how there is Deathmatch Details, and there's a little warning sign on it. That's telling you have to fill that in. So you got your title, your description, and your photo. And then you can set how many kill times you want. You can pick player to own. You can show them what they can. I'm gonna turn traffic off. But first, you go and put the title. So I'm gonna name this. Ground War. Alright, next is your description. So I do mine simple and sweet. So it's um, okay, so that's my description. Alright, next is you need a photo of the area you're going to put the team deathmatch. So that's going to be, and this is going to be for your photo for when you uh, when the picture of what it looks like, the team deathmatch looks like. So you can do this before you put stuff down or after. So next is I gotta get the
So, I'm making a raid right now, and I'm just searching. Wait, what's this? Which camera? Oh.
so this is the search tag. Can't have any spaces.
Wait. What's this?
Alright, so now you can choose the type of deathmatch. It's a team deathmatch. And you can choose how many people you want it, how many teams you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Two. and then you can choose a max player. I like to choose max player of 15, and you can do a max player of 2 if you want. So that way, if somebody doesn't want to play with other people, and then you can put a time limit. I like to set mine as high as I can. So I'm going to set this to 35. So I can pick player to own, and I can pick unmarked. Unmarked means they go without nothing in their hand. So then I turn traffic off. You can choose the lobby radio station. So I'm going to choose. Then you can choose remove helmets. Next is your placement. So now you're going to put where the targeted placement location is where they ready up and everything. So I'm going to put mine right there. Alright, next you got the lobby cam. And you're going to go, and you have to keep it close to where the ready up station's at. So this is what it's going to look like. So you check that, and then next is your spawn points. So it says you gotta have 60 spawn points. So I will just go ahead and randomly place them around. I mean, you can do this in any order or fashion you want. It's totally up to you. Do it how much ever you want to do it.
I gotta make these straight. Basically, straight. Oh, I hate the fucking.
Now, if it's red, it means you cannot place it, so try to avoid that. And then I'm gonna.
I can't. Oh my god. Why am I going so fucking slow?
And then I'm gonna place them down here. Now,
Why am I going so slow, Christian?
I don't know. But yeah, make sure you place spawn points to max number until that little where it says spawn points and it has a little red triangle on it. And it tells you how many more you need. It says spawn points needed, 5 more. So
Alright, so I can't move anything.
and then you,
I'm going so fucking slow.
one more. So then there you go. You got a max 30. So next is your team starting points. So this is going to be where.
This race is gonna be so tricky. People are gonna be like, what is doing?
Okay, so now you got to place your team spawning points. So this is going to be acting as when your team or your team that you have, the teams that you want, you can add max number 2 for a team deathmatch. And then on the bottom of my screen, as you see the little triangles, those mean it'll say 7 out of 0 when you first do it. But first,
Jumps. Oh, yes, this is what I need.
so
I'm not going back to checkpoints right now.
and then
What is
just
going on?
just place your spawn points for the team where you want them to start. You gotta have a total of 7.
Why am I going so slow? I am wondering that right now. Why am I going so slow, Christian?
I don't. How slow are you going?
Like, I'm going, stopping, going, stopping, going, stopping. It's fucking ignorant.
All right. So now, once you got your team spawn points, whatever, you'll see it won't have the triangle anymore. And if I'm confusing you about what's all going on, so the places like the like where you want the team deathmatch spawn locations to be, you can
Wait, how do you place on props?
props.
No.
Okay, so now you got, once that you see on your spawn points uh, on my, that says team spawn points and it says 7 out of 7, you want that. Now you can go to each spawn location and what it will show you. So that means you got a max number 7. So after that, next you want to place, next is the weapons, and you can place a matter of number of weapons down. Now if this is going to be player owned, they won't need this, but if, just to be safe, go and place them down just to be safe. Now you can also, and I'll show you how to add vehicles into this, and now you got 8 out of the 8. So special. Now you can add now if you don't want, if the player that is hosting the event, your team deathmatch you made, doesn't want it to be player owned, then you can set it however you want it. So just keep in mind, keep a note that you if you want, like, say you're saying, oh Chop, I don't know how, you're confusing me. So if you see the little red triangle with the alert sign on it, that's telling you that you need a you need to you need to finish that up. So like if it if it's like, say, like if your team deathmatch is, like, you can set it however you want, but make sure that, and also in the bottom of your right, I think it's the right hand down there where it says all my controls and everything, it says memory, model memory, and that's to show you how much memory you got. So you can, however you want to fill it up, but here's a tip, it's got amount of, so now you got a number of it. So now you can put your vehicles in. So since this is a ground war, I'm gonna get military vehicles.
How long is this gonna take?
What, the tutorial?
Yeah. No, I'm not even. Why do you think I'm doing the tutorial version?
Oh,
And I actually think I'm gonna do this version.
alright, so you can put insurance and APCs. So just have a little fun, I'm gonna place some of these, and then I can, and then on the bottom here, side for your thing, it can ask you what you want, what customizations do you want on the thing. So I am gonna put, just to make it fair.
There's gonna be like a lot of fucking checkpoints like around the fucking map. They're gonna
So
be all over the map.
I'm gonna go back to my weapons, and if, to make it fair, Now once you got both sides down and you got everything completed, you want to put down weapons on both sides, or however you want to do it. If you want,
Why? You stop it. It's so good. Rockstar Game, fix your fucking servers.
so put down, you can put special things down, and you know, just try to make it fun, make it however you want to make it, let your mind go wild. But
I'm actually about to fucking rage. I'm going so slow, and it's because Rockstar Games. They have to fix it.
okay, once you're done with that, uh, add whatever you want on the other side. But just let you know, if you try to place something on top of a spawn point, it will not let you. So you can have up to the max if you want. But alright, so now since the last DLC, you've been able to, they put in some other modifications. So try.
I've placed 31 checkpoints.
Wow.
What's up to you?
So
It's just lay down right there. Yeah.
so you can place vehicles down. Now it says select a Kunjali. So if it has that little if it has, and then you can add props, which I'm not gonna do. You can hit randomize. You don't want to do that.
Bro, this map will take you forever, dude. I'm like, it's going to circle around the whole map, and then I'm going to be doing 2 loops.
Okay. So now, once you got everything down you want for your team deathmatch, all this here that you want, you go and you have to test it. So test team 1, and you have to test it. So go to whatever. Now you test it, and then once it will pop up on your screen, and then you'll see it here in a few minutes. So once you test it, what? Yeah? Alright. So once you do that, after testing is, once you test it, just keep testing it, and you gotta test both sides, see if it's fair.
Yeah, Christian.
And just to keep a note, if you make any last minute adjustments to it, if you want to make any last minute adjustments to it, then you have to just AKA it. So after you're done with so keep testing, and then that, just keep in mind your kill ratio that you see will matter. It will show, that's how many kill ratio that you have to kill for your testing. Then you'll get a thing that says completed. Now now it's all tested up and everything. So then after that, you can make some last minute adjustments to it. Like I'm gonna put weaponized Tampa half APC. Alright, so military. Hold on. Is it because of toe hit? Yeah, it does. So once you make your last minute adjustments, it will have the test thing again. So you want to test that again. So let me see something here real quick. When you're testing it, make sure your vehicles actually work. Okay, good. It works. So then if you, it will, when you do get killed, so it will make you do So then once you're done testing, like you see, you'll get the completion screen. And I said any last minute things you want to add. I just added someone else so that way it can show you what it will do. Um, but um, hmm. So then you say testing's complete. Then after you're done testing and after you did all what you need to do, you'll say go down here and publish, and then it'll say you're published to Team Deathmatch, and then it'll say this, it's published. So yeah, this has been your tutorial on how to, and then after that it'll say do you want to update it and all that. So yeah, this is Chop187. This was my tutorial on how to make a Team Deathmatch.